Garchomp is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, and both of his cards in Pokemon Pockets are ones that I really love playing, so they provide you with a variety of choices. Baby Garchomp lets you churn through your deck, asking you to make a value proposition every turn of which card do you not need while you dig for others, and EX Garchomp's linear attack gives you questions of where you're putting your damage on the board every single turn. Today's deck list is leveraging both of these alongside Berry and Snorlax as a frontline wall / additional attacker. Snorlax really complements the Garchomp base well because it doesn't care which of our two colors of energy it gets in order to attack, and its beefy body allows us to buy a lot of time while we're waiting for our energy variance or stage 2 Pokemon to line up in a way to get attacking in the active spot. You're going to see a ton of really sweet games with lots of decision points. I would love to hear in the comments below which ones you think I got right and which ones you think I got wrong. If you enjoy sweet off-banner brews like this one, be sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss any of the upcoming ones that I'll have featured here. And if you like Daddy Chomp like myself, make sure you smash the button on this video so he can reach some more people. For the rest of the day, have fun with these sweet games of Pokemon Pocket. Open on the fat man here. Okay, 2 water in a row. Not a big deal when we're leading Snorlax. I play Gibble out. We'll hold on to the second one, though, because we have communication here. There's 3 Garchomps, a Gabite, and a Snorlax in my deck. So this is currently 60% to find us a stage 2. Allow me to sit on you. Come on, Snorlax, stop sleeping on the job, bud. That's fine. This Vaporeon is light years away from being relevant, yeah. Unlucky. So, with another fighting energy here, and I'm actually not in a rush to find a Garchomp now, because if I throw Gibble back and get Garchomp, I'm not gonna rummage either of these. I wanna keep both of these in my hand. So I think we just go ahead and end. We're awake, so we'll get to collapse again next turn, guaranteed, which is nice. Cordova, thanks for hanging out for 2 years. Appreciate the continued support. I'm going to prioritize communicating the basic back in because there's still a Pokeball in my deck, so I want those to be live as long as possible. I don't think I want to get rid of the Gabite. I think I want to be able to build a second Garchomp up potentially. If I get rid of that, I would cut myself off of that option. On the off chance the Loomberry questions are people being serious, Loomberry is not a playable Pokemon Pocket card. Your Snorlax is 75% to wake up. You get 2 coin flips at it. You should not put bad cards in your deck for the sake of playing around a little bit of bad luck that's going to happen occasionally. Your game plan is run closer to average. All right. Wake up! Poor Lax. Poor Lax, gamers. Poor Lax. Oh my goodness, and there's no... Oh, man. That's our fourth fighting energy in a row. Are we cooked? It's feeling like we're cooked. I think I potion, so that way they have to Dimensional Storm if they want to clear us next turn. Things are definitely not looking ideal for the home team here due to our energy variance. Our energy variance and our coin. So we flipped like 6 tails in a row, basically, right? We got 4 fighting energies in a row, and we bricked on waking up. Yeah, because here's the problem now. They get to go ahead and do this. Because we didn't wake up, they get to wash these energy out, and they can Dimensional Storm us 2 times in a row. Is the issue. If I would have had a water energy and 3 energies, we would have been able to Cynthia and clear them this turn. But we didn't. And they can Dimensional Storm. Good gravy. Well, I mean, we're not using Irida anytime soon, right? Let's sub her out. So this is only their second point. And this is going to be at 60. Second Rocky Helmet is unfortunate. What's the back and forth look like here? Were you supposed to discard the Cynthia rather than the Irida? Yeah, probably. Probably. I'd have been able to heal this next turn for 40, which should have been relevant, I think. My other baby chop got looted through, which is another potentially suspect decision on my part. Not all heroes wear capes, but this daddy chop certainly does. Like, I think we might be okay. Yeah. I think we're in a favorable spot at the moment. I had some tough choices that I'm not sure were correct. It's so easy to hindsight as 2020 spots like this. So knowing how it plays out, it's easy to be like, oh, obviously you made a mistake, but our mixture of things, despite bad energy variance and maybe some wrong rummages, are working out for us here. You have a potion too? Or are you just retreating? If they retreat, they lose the 2 energy off of this, which is huge. I guess I technically should put Snorlax out and put an energy on it, yeah? I don't think it matters. So they can go down to 0 energy on board to not be dead next turn, but that's not really a winning line for them. Yeah, just for reference, people aren't familiar, Cynthia only buffs Baby Chomp. We made it out of that one, though. Our energy variance was real awkward, and I made a couple of bad choices, but we ended up pulling through, which was neat. One of the nice things about getting to play Garchomp EX in this build, too, is that you only have a total failure rate on one of your 2 low rolls with energy for this deck, which is nice. If you low roll and have 5 fighting energies in a row, you could still just like gear up and attack with Garchomp, which is great. And Snorlax, to a degree, depending on how aggressive what they're doing, can play through a bunch of water energies, but that's not a guarantee either, obviously. Speaking of lots of fighting energy. Gonna hold on to the other Gibble for communication fodder. See if we can dodge Dawn Weavile here, if they just have the absolute nuts. Lucky. Getting a knockout here is huge. Would Dawn ever be used enough for this deck to justify a slot? Why would Dawn be useful? I can't envision a situation where that would be something I'd want. I guess a setup where like you invested energy on a Garchomp and then end up wanting to hit with Snorlax, but that seems like super, super narrow. And not a situation that's going to come up very often. My body is ready for my next 6 energies to all be water. Oh no! Why would he say it, chat? Why would he put that energy out into the world? You should stay asleep, Snorlax. The sex part's not going to be great for you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do you have any thoughts on Togekiss, Mismagius? That's my favorite deck. I think it's probably inconsistent and bad, and poorly positioned into the fact that Arceus is the most popular threat in the game. Ooh, they're being super defensive here. I think we take that. This is gonna give us time to draw out of our energy variance, huh? Which is nice. Another Snorlax in my deck. Get this evolved. I think we're not playing this one out yet, because I might communicate it into a Danny Jump if we draw it. Slick. Love the flexibility. Both the Garchomps have such good flexibility and utility. I don't know if this deck is good, but it plays really interesting games that have lots of choices, which is all I want out of my card game. Playing all best decks gets dry. Just want to play fun, interesting games. I get to win as early as next turn. That's exciting. Let's see your Gallade do this, gamers. Ka-cha. Good night. Mankey. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. This might be a quick game, Gibbers. This might be a very quick game. Mankey hold the promo. To be fair, none of the Mankeys are very good. Alright, no primate means we have a chance. Three water energies in a row. I take it back. Do I go digging for Snorlax here? I think I go digging for Snorlax here. You'll have a Garchomp and you'll like it, Hogland. Oh, man. Probably don't need Cynthia's damage in the fighting matchup anyways, so let's go churn it here. Man, and this is one of those, I know obviously we're low rolling on water energy, just two color just two color deck things, but like we're also low rolling on Pokemon, right? If we simply had a Snorlax we could be attaching all these energies to, we'd also be fine. Thankfully our opponent's also flipping tails every turn, so you know. 6 and 6 in one hand, half dozen in the other. We've flipped 4 tails in a row here on our energy, but they've flipped 3 tails in a row on their Mankey. Good gravy. No Pokeballs, no Snorlax, no Professor Research. In 11 cards, no fighting energy and 5 energy. Look at this incredibly low variance game we play. This is a Metapod fight? Yeah, basically. Oh no, they hit head. Okay, they hit heads. That means we're owed a Snorlax, yeah? That's how this works. Fighting energy! I didn't find a Snorlax, but I found a fighting energy. We take those. We take those. I'm not cheering anything here, I don't think. I think we're chilling. All right, we got 1 fighting energy as a treat. We will not be getting more. I have one crumb of fighting energy. We've been good. We've been good. Another fighting energy! Oh, that's so exciting. That's so exciting! Alright, we unbricked faster than they did. God bless us, everyone. I don't even know if I'm shearing towards anything here. There's only 1 card left in my deck. What a funny game. All right. Gosh. The games where you have Professor's Research are just such night and day with the ones where you don't. Turns out getting to see 10% more of your deck feels real good. Let's see if we can win our energy coin flip next turn to have fighting so we can go and Gabite into Garchomp. Swing and a miss. One of these days, we're gonna brick out all fighting energy instead of all water energy, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be glorious. If we broke out all fighting, EX Chomp can at least attack. Or churning communication. Communication just becomes a lot less necessary when you have Reckless Shearing online. Just see so many cards so quickly. Alright, assuredly my fourth energy is finally fighting, yes? So what's the plan? I go energy here. They go Arceus, clear this. I go energy here, Berry, hit this for 100. I evolve into Gabite. I draw EX Chomp. I have a fighting energy. EX Chomp with fighting energy clears Arceus. I have a path. It depends on finally having a fighting energy. But there is a sequence I have here that's a back and forth that lets me actually win this game, yeah? We just need a fighting energy in our first 5 energies. We discarded once. This is our fourth, so we need our 5th energy to be a fighting energy. Every turn they choose to sit here and dirtle is an extra turn I have to unbrick myself. Pretty confident I want EX Chomp as my last one. Wait, what? Honey. Honey. Okay, and another fighting energy in a row here means that I can put this energy on Snorlax to threaten another attack next turn. And still be able to Cynthia this Garchomp if they put up Arceus and clear it, yeah? So they need a cape. Wake up! Are they not going to play around mommy, chat? I think they're not going to play around mommy. Whoo, doggy! All right. 5 water energies in a row, gamers? No problem. Not a big deal. Trusted chump. Gotta trusted chump. How? I think our opponent has had first energy advantage in like our last 6 games. Clearly rigged. Clearly rigged, gamers. Only answer. Okay, they had first energy advantage, but they missed their double scratch. I think we take that exchange. I would love a research. Ooh, we have both colors energy. Can we find a Gibble? That could be a Gibble. 66%. Okay. I think Snorlax is just gonna take some hits for the team here. Oh, they don't have it. Makes me regret not being aggro with Barry, I suppose. That's funny right there. Yeah, the claws must have been filed down on this Sneasel. There it goes. And they're getting closer to average. They're 2 out of 6 now. The pendulum swings back around. You know, with Garchomp set up, I probably don't need this communication at this point. Just beat through most of our deck here before long. Jeff, have you worked on Snorlax Greninja? Yeah, we played Barry Snorlax the other day. Or Greninja, Barry Greninja the other day. It was fine. Reasonable, even. Well, they drew Darkrai for the turn, which means they still don't have Weavile. Barry's gonna let us clear this Sneasel next turn, and then I think we're done from here. They're awkward flailing around in the face of our fat man. Not particularly good for them. And then I think the only question I need to answer is, I think I'd rather have big Chomp than another medium-sized Chomp. Yeah, so I think I churned through this one. Crunch. Might not even need big jump. No full art berry. I know. We were just talking about how I am shocked that I play more berry than Irida these days. Although this deck has both, I suppose. Oh no! Please don't knock out my Snorlax, Darkrai. How will I ever recover? Alright, Darkrai. Make sure you tell Dami Mama your safe word so she knows when to stop. Crunch.